Every year the people at Zen nominate a short list of charities. They vote for those charities, and the charity with the most votes is the one that we support for the year. This year we're delighted to support Bury Hospice as our charity for 2018. We've had a whole programme of events set up for supporting and fundraising for that charity, and one of those biggest events has been the Rickshaw Challenge, where we attempted and succeeded to pedal 2 rickshaws with teams all the way from Newcastle down to Rochdale over the course of 3 days. And I was part of one of those teams, and man, that was a much bigger challenge than any of us thought it would be, but we made it. I'm going to introduce you to Paul Fenley, who's the head of fundraising at Bury Hospice. Paul, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Richard.
Tell us a little bit about Bury Hospice.
Well, Bury Hospice, firstly, we're very grateful to be selected. So whoever it was putting the votes in early on, we're very grateful for you putting it in. Hospices are places where people come to be looked after towards the end of their life. We're really pleased when companies come and do some help, or come and help us out in the garden, because it gives us an opportunity to talk about the work and actually educate people about what actually goes on here. There is a fear factor. Quite often people think of these places as a dark, damp place where horrible things happen. I can assure you it's quite the opposite. Hospices really exist to give life, and they are more about life than they are about death. So if you do come and support us to do something in the garden, we'll take the opportunity to give you a tour and show you around. But basically we look after people who are coming towards the end of their life and try and make them as comfortable as they possibly can be.
Fantastic.
So Richard, one of the messages that we're keen to get across to people about the work of a hospice is actually what the care really means. We can quote how many beds there are, we can quote how many people are looked after, but actually it's down to the small individual things that matter to people that are here. For example, you have to push the nurses to give you information about the stories and things that they do, but one shared one with me the other day which was lovely, and they have a date night. So if they have a couple who one of them is in the hospice and in need of some serious care, they'll just decide to do a date night. And one guy turned up to see his wife and was sent away and told to get a suit on and to get some flowers and come back. And in the meantime, they made the room up, made it all really cosy, put some candles up there. They got the catering staff to do a nice little meal. They pulled in another bed so that there was another bed in there. And when he came back, they had a romantic dinner and a romantic evening in the room. And as I say, this was something that they'd been doing for years, and I'd only just found out about. It was something that they just do. And it's those little things that mean so much to people who are here. The other one they do is a film night. If there's a young family, they'll get the kids in and get some burgers and some chips and put a movie on in the room and snuggle them all up and have a movie night. So I think one of the things that we would love to get across to most people is how important the care is, and that if anyone that you know gets referred to a hospice, please think of it as a place that is great care. Don't be frightened. It's fantastic care.
That's fantastic. Thank you, Paul. We had a team down here a couple of weeks ago doing some gardening, and we've got a second team who are down here today helping out, clearing the weeds, ready for some nice flowers. One of the weed clearers today is Miguel. Miguel, here you are, baking hot summer's day.
I know.
Clearing the weeds for Bury Hospice. Why are you doing it?
Just nice to give back to the community and to help, make this place a beautiful place for people to come here and enjoy and, do what they have to do here. It's not the best of situations when you kind of have to come here, so you have to make the best of it, and it's good to contribute towards that. I don't think I'd do enough, so, this is just a little help.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Nice one. Okay, so I'll leave you with some fundraising highlights and see you in the next vlog.